This was a very fun piece to make with the resin and fiberglass. So it started out just as a bunch of stuff, like odds and ends from the other pieces, and I kept collecting them and adding them on. And you know, Ben, there's only an hour open time, only an hour you can actually work before the stuff gets hard. So this was layers and layers, and then there started to be holes, and this is not a form that I ever would consciously say, oh, I'm going to make something that looks like this. This just evolved. It's so fun when that happens. These are the next step of the carved pieces that I just talked about. However, things got a little juicier. And it's not just wood, there's rice paper printed from another wood cut that I have in my studio that didn't make it out. I printed onto the rice paper, then water-based polyurethaned the rice paper onto the board, then got out the nifty and newly sharpened wood cutting tools and started, if you will, gouging. And had the best time because these feel much more like paintings to me, right? So the Zenny ones over there, I think they really work well, and they're their own little family. But I think that this might very well be the next stage in my ongoing development.
I love your sense of color. Could you talk a little bit about how you go about selecting color, if it's intuitive or?
Mm-hmm. It's all intuitive. It's all intuitive. I happen to love color. Nobody's business. If you knew my earlier work, you would say, these pieces look somewhat restrained, you know, especially the sculptures. Why did you choose the palette that you chose? I love color. And I guess I let whatever piece I'm working on tell me what it wants to be, rather than me saying, oh, I'm going to paint a pink painting today. It's totally intuitive. And you probably agree that color is its own language. So whatever color wants to be on there, you let the paint lead.